Hey guys, so I didn't think I would be filming another video so soon after my last one, but I did kind of figure out that I can film at nights on the weekends. The only thing is that it's not going to be the best quality. It's going to be like a really crappy background, kind of dim lighting, that kind of thing. But I would honestly prefer doing this rather than not posting at all because I really love YouTube and I miss interacting with you guys here on YouTube. The only thing is that I'm not going to be able to film like makeup tutorials and things of that nature for a while. So today's video is just going to be me talking, and I wanted to talk about the direction that my channel and my project panning journey, etc. is going to be going in 2018, because I do plan on making some changes. Okay, so I have decided that I am, in fact, going to be doing a Pan That Palette 2018. I mean, if you've been watching me for a while, you know this because I think I've mentioned it like in passing, but I think I finally decided on an eyeshadow palette. And I'm also doing a face palette, and on top of that, I might be introducing the project probably in December instead of January, mostly because of the fact that I kind of want to get the palettes done sooner rather than later. I would like to have at least 2 or 3 months towards the end of 2018 to focus on other stuff, although I will be also using my other eyeshadow palettes. I mean, I was gonna wait till the intro to announce this, but I'm going to be doing a 1 month 1 palette alongside my Pan That palette. And I'm gonna be doing that because I have just gone crazy this year with eyeshadow palettes. I have 12 in my collection now, which to some people really isn't a lot. I know people who have like 50 or 60 palettes, but for me 12 is a lot. I mean, it's 11 pre-made palettes and 1 is my custom palette, which I also forgot that I promised you guys forever ago I would make a video on, so I am going to do that. That just popped into my brain. So, and I also have 3 more palettes coming in the mail. No, 2. Okay, well, my mom got me this palette for my birthday in the VIB sale. If you don't know, my birthday is next month. My birthday is December 23rd, but I told her that I had been eyeing this palette and I wasn't sure if I was going to buy it because it was kind of expensive, but the VIB sale was going on, and she offered to buy it for me as an early birthday present. So I have it here with me right now, and it's this baby, the Kat Von D Saint Sinner palette. It is just absolutely stunning. I am obsessed. I got it in the mail yesterday. I'm not wearing it today because, I mean, I'm doing, I'm in college. I am a childhood education major, so I'm going to become a teacher, and I have to do like classroom observations, and I do that every Friday, and I don't ever really feel like wearing crazy makeup when I go observe the classrooms. Like, I really just don't feel like wearing a rainbow eye is appropriate, so I just kind of stick with minimal natural looks like this. And honestly, this is the kind of look that I feel most comfortable in anyway, but I do have a little bit of the shade Rosary on my lower lash line. You probably can't even tell. On top of that, I also have the Natasha Denona Holiday Joya palette coming. I ordered that for the VIB sale, and I also have the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. Like, you know, she released like the mini palettes. I have the smoky one coming in the mail as well. So I have 2 more palettes coming in the mail, and call me crazy, but I kind of want to treat myself to a Vizart palette for my birthday next month. I kind of want to get the dark mattes. I'm not decided on that though. So yeah, I have 12 palettes and I still have more on the way. So I've just gone crazy with eyeshadow palettes, and I don't really want to do a Pan That palette and have that be the only palette that I focus on, because I have so much eyeshadow that is still not being used, and I want to incorporate that even though I'm doing a Pan That palette. So I figured I could incorporate a 1 month 1 palette in with that, especially like as I start using up shadows in the palette that I chose. I'm gonna have to pull in from other palettes anyway, and also I feel like pulling in other shadows will help me not get bored, will help me figure out other combos that I can use up certain shades. So I really just feel like doing a 1 month 1 palette in conjunction with the Pan That palette is going to help me a lot. Now as for actually like project panning, I have no idea what I'm going to do. This year was really the first year that I've ever done like more than one challenge at one time. I've been panning since late 2014, so 3 years. And up until this year, I've only done one project at a time, and I kind of really liked it that way. And I had a lot of fun doing all these different projects with my friends on YouTube. But at the same time, I kind of feel like doing that burned me out a little bit, and I wasn't using up as much product as I would have liked to every month. So I just kind of feel like not putting a ton of pressure on myself to project pan next year. Honestly, I think that is where my makeup basket videos are going to come in and be really good for me. My last video that I posted a few days ago was a makeup basket kind of thing, and I'm not going to say that I'm going to do that every month. I know that a lot of people post them weekly or monthly, and I've noticed when I watch them that those people will completely change out like the majority of what's in their bag every month, and I'm not really going to do it that way. The way that I plan on doing it is just replacing items one by one as I get sick of them or as I use them up. Since I'm not going to be replacing the entire basket every month or every week, it's kind of just going to be like replacing each and every item as I feel like doing it. So for that reason, I really don't think I'm going to have makeup basket videos coming out every month, because I don't want to film a makeup basket video until most of what is in the bag is different from the previous video that I posted of it, if you know what I mean, because I don't want it to get redundant. I don't want it to get boring. I don't want to be talking about the same products every single time, you know? And I can't promise that everything is going to be new in the basket every month, so those videos might come out every 2 months, every 3 months. Maybe in some instances they will be every month. I don't know. I'm just going to post those at my leisure. And honestly, I feel like that basket has already kind of helped me, even though I've not been doing it that long, really. I used up my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And honestly, in the month of November has been my best month in terms of using up products ever since March. I keep a list of things in my phone that I've used up throughout the year. I don't keep the physical products because I've never really felt like doing that. But in the month of November, I've used up 8 products, which is not a lot to most people, I would say. But the last time I used up 8 products was in March. Every month since then has been like 4 items or less a month, which is pretty sad, but I think that really says something that November, like the month where I haven't been focusing as much on project panning and haven't been putting as much pressure on myself, is the month that I've been using everything up. I'm kind of toying with the idea of doing like a year-long project pan and just maybe having that be my project pan that I have going on, and maybe doing like 1 or 2 other projects on the side throughout the year. I'm toying with it. I do have a list of products that I would like to use up in 2018 compiled in my phone, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. It's all just kind of up in the air in terms of project pan challenges for me, because I don't want to put pressure on myself to use things up anymore, or at least for the time being. And like as I've mentioned, not putting pressure on myself has actually really helped me use the products even more. Like right now, I only have 3 foundations in my collection. 3. Which might not be a big deal to some people, but it is to me, because I've always had like 12, 13, 14, 15 foundations at a time. The most amount of foundation I've ever had at one time is 15 bottles of it. Nobody needs 15 bottles of foundation. And the last time that I only had 3 bottles was when I first started getting into makeup. So I feel like I'm doing really well just having like the little current makeup basket situation going on. So I feel like for now, at least, that's what I want to do. But I also don't want to give up panning completely because it is fun. I do enjoy it. So I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with that. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And as for no buys, I did attempt a no buy 3 times this year. All 3 times have eventually been unsuccessful. Although I feel like every time I do a no buy, I get a little bit better at it, but I don't really like restricting myself. I was kind of toying with the idea of doing a no buy for my next semester coming up in college, which would be from basically February to late May. I've been kind of toying with that idea, but I don't like to restrict myself because I know myself. I am not at all gonna go 3-4 months without buying a single makeup item. It's just not gonna happen. But at the same time, I do realize that I do need to calm down on my purchasing. So I feel like I might do a low buy, maybe possibly, like I might set a limit for myself for like a dollar amount that I can use every month on makeup. I don't really know. Because no buys, as I mentioned, don't really work for me, so I might try out a low buy instead. I also do plan on picking up some stuff from Black Friday, and I know that I'm going to buy stuff from ColourPop because they usually have amazing Black Friday sales. And I do have quite a few points saved up at Ulta, even though I did spend them all, like maybe like a month ago. But I have already since then accumulated a ton of points, so I'm probably going to spend those points on some kind of sale from Ulta, so you might have a Black Friday haul coming your way soon. Those are going to be my last purchases for the year. And then we will be starting brand new in 2018, which I'm very excited about. I'm excited to see everybody's Pan That Palette wrap-up videos. I'm sure Amber F is going to kill it. I know she was kind of skeptical because she's kind of struggling a little bit using up every single shade in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, but I have confidence that she is going to just absolutely have that palette knocked out of the park by December 31st. And even if she doesn't, she's been doing an amazing job anyway. So this is just like my favorite time of the year to watch YouTube videos because there's just so much inspiration in terms of panning and using things up, and I'm just really excited for the new year. And I'm excited to see if I can beat my record for products that I've used up in 2018. I always try to one-up myself every year, and so far I wasn't confident that this was going to happen, but so far this year I have actually beat last year's record. Last year in 2016 I used up 61 products, and which equaled out to like $600 like even. And this year, right now, as of November 17th, I think is today's date, I've used up 62 products, and the value is like well over $600 at this point. So I am excited that I'm one-upping myself this year. Hopefully I can do that again next year as well. And I'm just really excited to watch all of you guys' videos. I know that a lot of project panners do kind of like reflection videos on the year and what they learned through panning and stuff like that, and I just can't wait to watch them. And I keep saying "and" like 50 million times. This video is almost 20 minutes long. In editing, I'm probably going to make it a lot shorter, but right now we're nearing 20 minutes on my phone. So I am going to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already to make sure you can stick around for the next one, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!